Hey everyone, and happy Friday. It's March 31st, 2023. My name is Kyle, and today on Maker Notes, we're gonna talk about the double feature knit-along. This is a knit-along that we are doing with our host, Ellen Thomas of the Chili Dog. And so all month long, for the month of May, so we have a couple weeks to get everything ready to go. For the month of May, we'll be making a pair of these really cute little socks. So this is what the socks look like. Here, line up so I can show people a little better. These are the double feature socks, and as you can see, one of them is, pink and gray, and the other one is gray and pink. So we're switching out the two colors. You can see the heels are different, the toes are different on the two different socks, which is really awesome. The yarn, what's the yarn? It is Madrona. It's a wonderful yarn from Haiku. This is the little film strip pattern that is in the sock. Madrona is 30% baby alpaca, 30% merino, 20% bamboo, and 20% nylon. And each of the cakes has about 402 yards in it, two colors. And so you've got enough yarn here probably to make 2 pairs of socks, certainly enough to make 2, possibly even 3, depending on what size you decide to choose to make. So color combinations, the one that Ellen did are these two colors. This is color 1403 Napped Flint, and this is 1412 Mountain Laurel. We called this Noir and Romance. So that's our double feature, the two different the movie styles. The second one that we have on here is color 1400, which is Powdered Snow, mixed with 1411 Beetroot Stew. So this is horror and documentary. If you'd like to see horror and documentary double feature, this is your color combo. The third option would be Western. So this is 1417 Wild Mushroom and 1405 Pacific Blue. This is Western and Thriller for a double feature. Then what else is here? 1406, this is Sound Seaways paired with Yellow Trillium, 1416. These two together are drama and fantasy. Ooh. 2 more sets to show you. This one, 1409, Huckleberry Wine, along with 1408, Glacial Ice. This is sci-fi and comedy. And then the last one is going to be 1415. What are you called? Semolina Flower. And then this one is 1418 Meadowgrass. These two together are superhero and adventure. Whee! So those are the 6 color combos we put together, but of course you just choose which 2 you like. Add those 2 different colors to your cart using that knit along product page. So you'll do color 1 and color 2, make those selections, and then when you add that entire product to your cart, you're gonna get the other stuff as well. There is a place on the page to add your Ravelry name. So if you have a Ravelry name, we'll be glad to put this pattern into your library. Otherwise, we're gonna use the email that you provide when you check out. So that's how the pattern will get delivered to you. You'll get a little teaser page that is information, general information, right here. And then on May the 1st, the pattern will update and you'll be able to download and print the actual pattern. We'll all get to cast on together, and you can join us in the forum on Ravelry, where Ellen will be all month long to offer some support. There's gonna be a number of different videos for you to be able to see, and it's gonna be a good time. So what is in the pack? What's in the pack? So of course you get the pattern. You're gonna get also a download code. So this is the download code, and on the other side, I will show you, there's a QR code to scan, and then there's a download number there. So you'll go to the that URL and you'll enter the code, and that will add the pattern to your Ravelry library. And this little QR code, if you scan that, that takes you to the same place, the same Ravelry place to enter the code to download the pattern. So that's what this little ticket is for. That's your golden ticket. Other stuff in the in there, a project bag. So look at this awesome little bag. This has, of course, the film strip pattern on it. So this is a zippered project bag that we designed and printed. I know I say it all the time, but it's what we're doing. It's got a fun zipper, of course. It's white on the inside, which makes it easy to see what the heck, where all the stuff is. Where was that stitch marker if you don't have a way to hold them? The zipper is fun. It's like sort of a pewtery color. And on the other side just has the chili dog logo and of course the Maker's Mercantile logo. So you'll have a good little fun memento from this knit along. And for this one particularly, we wanted to be a little subtle with it. Of course, it could have said, you know, double feature knit along and been really on theme. But this way, our idea was we wanted you to enjoy this and be able to use it for a long time. So it is a fun little stripy commemorative project bag. And the only way to get this is to get the kit. The other thing that's in there is a little tiny treat. So we did these little mini bags of microwave movie popcorn. So you're able to pop yourself some popcorn for one of the movies that you're watching. And that's what's in the kit. How much is the kit? It's $40. So that is the price of 2 cakes of Madrona. So you're going to purchase the 2 cakes of Madrona essentially, and for that amount, you're also going to get the pattern, the download code for the pattern, an entire month of adventure with Ellen on the Ravelry forum, and then of course the project bag and popcorn. Who wouldn't want popcorn? So that's that. We'll talk about it, I'm sure, another time, but I wanted to give you the heads up right away so you knew what was happening. We'd love to see you in the forum. Introduce yourself and tell us where you're from. And beginning in May, the fun will really begin with all the videos and all the other stuff. So that is the double feature knit along. Other stuff. We are in love with the designs of Nancy Bates. And I want you to see, you can hear there's probably a project bag coming, right? So we talked with Nancy about this one because we were in love with the Monarchs of the Central Coast. That's this California road trip beanie that Nancy designed. And while the yarn isn't exactly the same, we created a kit, and we have a very, very few of these available. There's 2 different options. Well, both of them, I'll show you what they both have and then what the difference is. So they both have this yarn here. This is Reggae by Chapeau. This is all going to be Reggae, but this is Reggae by Chapeau in sort of a dark charcoaly color and a light gray. And it's going to be paired with either a print. So that's the print option, if you're able to get one of those. And then the other option is going to be this ombre. So these 3 balls of yarn are going to make this hat. So you can choose whichever one you want, and you're going to substitute 2 of the colors for this one colorway and make a really beautiful hat. This also will include the printed pattern, and we're getting that from Nancy directly. So you'll have a printed copy of the pattern, and then of course the project bag. So this is the Monarch project bag. And on the back of it, it has a little poem that celebrates the butterfly effect. And that is, my friends, the Monarchs of the Central Coast, very limited edition kit. And I believe also when these are gone, they're going to be gone. I don't know that we'll be printing this in exactly the same way. So you're able to enjoy your Monarch project bag and remember how important butterflies are to our universe and to our planet every time that you work on your hat project. Which brings me to Maker's Night. Maker's Night's coming up. It's going to be on Tuesday, the 4th, from 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and we're going to hang out with Nancy Bates. Nancy also wrote Knitting the National Parks, that really amazing book we've talked about. I think there might be a couple left in our inventory if you're interested in getting one of those. But the Maker's Night is a free event. It is on Zoom, hosted through Zoom. So you come on there, and if you have questions for Nancy about designing or the national parks, I'm sure that she will be happy to answer them. The other stuff, I'm looking through the newsletter. There is a fun little stitch marker in there, a fun little bumblebee stitch marker that's from Firefly Notes, if you're interested in that. And then there's a free pattern. But this free pattern's a little different. So this is the Firethorn shawl. I should probably take this off so you can see it without the tag in the middle of it. Sorry. Get off of there. The Firethorn shawl is a pattern from Cassell, and so we are going to be offering this pattern as a free download through Ravelry using a code. So you have to go onto Ravelry, so you can click on the link in the newsletter, follow the link. If we're on YouTube right now, you go to the YouTube page, and in the description you can click to get to the newsletter. And then in the newsletter down low, you'll be able to download this pattern for free. So add it to your cart, use the code, which is MOVIE, M-O-V-I-E, and now through Sunday, which is the 2nd, through Sunday the 2nd, this pattern will be free using that code. So it's a fun little shawlette. I could have been wearing it this whole time. And yeah, so that's the Firethorn shawl. It is a free download now through Sunday. So that's it for a very busy, very kit filled Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I can't wait to see what color combinations everyone comes up with. Be sure to let us know in the notes of your order what 2 movie genres you are putting together. That would be a really fun thing to hear from you as well. So have a great weekend, and we will see you again on Tuesday with some more fun and adventures. Thanks for watching.